Hello! Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. My name is Abe and all that good stuff. You know what? Convict sounds just about perfect right now. I'm in that moment while, recording and streaming these Gungeon runs, where I don't know what to play. As far as Gungeon goes, I don't know if I should just do a normal run, a BCDD20T run, throw rainbow mode in there as well, just a rainbow mode run, a gunslinger run, a paradox run, a robot all jammed mode run. There's so many different, possible combinations of runs that I don't really know what to try, what to do. Maybe if I really wanted to, here's what I could do. I could make a addition to my mod that creates a random mode for you, randomly activating things like challenge mode, blessed mode, or I already said blessed mode, rainbow mode, turbo mode. It'll just randomly turn them off or on when you interact with like a shrine in the foyer, and then that'll be your run. That way you don't have to choose anything. It's like an in-game randomizer, and you're stuck with it. I don't know. That could be something that I could add in, and it would be a good way of handling, deciding what to actually play on a run, because it's not up to me, it's up to the game. And we could, randomly get absolutely terrible run types like BCDD20TR, everything active at once. Ugh. I don't want to make it like a wheel thing, like how I select characters, because then I'd have to have two wheels. And really, that would be a pain to set up. But also, I like the idea of adding things into the game, like adding in a randomizer like that. Which I guess if I really wanted to, I could put in something similar for character selection, random character select, But I guess technically you don't need that. If you really wanted to in the game, what you could do is just hold the hold the right arrow key. It'll randomly go through the characters, and then you just stop it when you want to say, okay, this is who I'm going to play as. So that is a little bit unnecessary. I would absolutely love a lowercase r. Just like the synergies with it are so good and so fun that it's a top choice for an early canvas. It's an early synergy canvas for a run, and I like that, I think. Man, where's the secret room? I guess it could be up above the shop. I would like to get in there, into the secret room, and try to find like another key or something. Honestly, I just want more money. We have 33 credits after the first floor. That's nothing. That's nothing. I can't buy a key with this and go to the oubliette. Excuse me. I have to constantly be coughing these days. Have I heard of Carl Pilkington? That name sounds familiar, but I can't pinpoint it off the top of my head right now. No, secret room's not there either. Well, this floor just completely sucks. 2 brown chests, no money, trigger twins. This is just the ideal worst first floor you could imagine. The only way this could be even worse is if we're playing as the bullet and we get hit before the boss fight. But this is, what did we start with on the last run? I already forgot, what guns or items we started with, but they were a lot better than nothing. Than utter trash. I know I'm shooting the wrong one. It's not really shooting the wrong one, it's I can't get in there to shoot the right one. Yes, run through the fire. Running through the fire. 'cause the floor is burning and your brother's turning over in his grave. Running through the fire. Colt 1851. I mean, better than nothing. You're gonna try to make an Enter the Gungeon anti-birth. Like, port all of the anti-birth content over to Gungeon, or like, mod add stuff. And the tables are turning. That's a good one, Alex, that's a good one. Hey, make a mod, do it. No one will appreciate you and you'll get no recognition for it whatsoever, but you know, I will still appreciate it myself. Sure, let's buy the key. Let's get the hell out of here. I didn't do the original rainbow mode, I just put it into this mod, which I think is yeah, it's there. Enable Hallowed is what it's called right now, which will turn on the rainbow mode, and then you can make all the enemies rainbow if you really want to. All configurable on shrines located in the foyer in the breach. Guess we're done. Let's get out of here. Go down to the oubliette. Retro did original. Did he make it or did he play a run with it? I've played runs with it. I played the original rainbow mode run. I've completed the original rainbow mode and the rainbow mode that's currently in this mod right now, which admittedly is probably still needs to be a little bit retooled and balanced, but it's still in there and it's still enjoyable. It's so fast. Why the enemies gotta shoot so fast? He made the run with the rainbow chests in it. I mean, he came up with the idea for it, I think, right? Although I think a lot of people had that idea. I don't think he was like the first one. I don't really like rainbow mode. Like, it's just like, if you're doing a normal run, it just makes the game extremely easy, and if you're doing like a BCDD20T run, it's actually really good for kind of choosing the items you get, but like that could just easily be accomplished by rebalancing Blessed mode. Because Blessed mode, the fact that you don't get an item from bosses is just really annoying. You know, if they made that change, that would probably be enough to make me happy with the balancing of it. But rainbow mode on its own, it's like, you open a chest, you get 8 items, you take 1. You're obviously gonna take the best one. And if you're not taking the best one, then you could just play a normal run and just not take good items. I don't know. Ah, damn. Fire went out. Supposedly you can throw and pick up a gun for a boss passive chance. No, you misunderstand, Ribbiter. So here's how it works. In Blessed mode, you randomly get a gun and or a passive item or an active item from your boss fights, right? However, there's some code in the game where if you only have fewer than 3 guns, it's an 80% chance you'll get a gun. The point is that in Blessed mode, you have an 80% chance, I think it's 80%, chance to get a gun from your boss fights. Because of code put in the game that's like, hey, if the player doesn't have a gun, give him a gun. Which it's good code to have for a normal run, but when you only have 1 gun in Blessed mode, that type of thing doesn't matter, you know? You're only supposed to have 1 gun. That's why on those BCDD20T runs, I never get items, because you just don't get items. You get guns from your boss fights over and over and over again. Getting an item is like a once a run thing. Oh, this boss gave me an item. Thank you, Gungeon. You know, stuff like that. That's why, you know, I would like it to see it rebalanced, because Blessed mode, it just makes for a boring run, honestly. You get the excitement of having a random gun, but you get so few items. But what you're referring to, by the way, Riveter, is outside of Blessed mode, specifically outside of Blessed mode, if you don't pick up a gun, by the time you fight your boss, you're guaranteed a gun. There is a way around that, though, and that's by emptying ammo from a gun, throwing it against the wall, and picking it back up. It's also really good to use for the glitched beholsters, because the glitched beholsters, if you don't pick up a gun on the glitch floor, the glitched beholsters will give you like 12 guns. But if you throw a gun and you pick it back up, then all of a sudden you get like 50-50 items and guns, you know? Which is probably what you would want. You know, you want a chance at getting Clone, you want a chance at getting Riddle of Lead, you know, damage upgrades from the glitch beholsters, right? You don't just want 12 guns. Well, maybe you do. I don't. I want like a mix. But you also cannot throw and drop your gun in Blessed mode, so, you know, that's not something that even factors in at all. It's literally impossible. Also, the new double item thing, the extra item from Mimic Pedestals is OP in glitch mode. That's a good point. Oh, damn it. I mean, that's a good point. For like BCDD20T runs, having a higher chance at getting those Mimic Pedestals might actually be a benefit. Yeah, I'll open it. Why not? I don't like Betrayer's Shield. Betrayer's Shield, yeah. Like, it's an okay gun. Oh, I like this. I know what I'm spending my money on. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, you suck, dude. Work on your aim, boy. Dude, that's why I love the sawed-off shotgun. Just push the enemies into pits where they belong. I'm not going to spend money buying a key, though. We've already picked up a gun on the floor, which means we have more than 3 guns, so we have like a 50-50 chance of getting a gun or an item. But I want a chance at getting a key, because if I get a key, I can spend more money on the YV Shrine. That shield was perfect. Accidental perfection. Yeah, I'll do pop pop. But I want to see if I can get a key, because I might do 1 pop pop, 1 key. I don't know, I never really watched Community. Pop, pop! No. Pop, pop! Wish Molotov worked here. Wish Molotov worked on, like, the 8 bosses it doesn't work on. Boom, 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 boom. I'll take the ammo for it. I took the ammo for the wrong gun. It doesn't matter. I'll use this one as a secret room checking gun, I suppose. Alright, we didn't get a key. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy 1 key, and then we'll do another 1 play of... Ugh, that's not good. We'll do another 1 play of YV, because that's the only money we have remaining. I guess I should have broken the chests first. If I broke the chests, theoretically we could have gotten a key out of these. But I'm still fine with this. This is still decent amount of loot. I guess we shouldn't have opened the green chest. Should have waited. That always happens. I always rush opening the chest. You know what? Munch it. I always rush opening the chest and then being like, well, I shouldn't have done that. Racket's alright. It's just not spectacular or special. It just is what it is. Hey, HP. Thank you. It's not gonna be there. I don't know, try here. You had an idea for a mod, if you end up making it, to make a passage in the sewer that you can only do if you have less guns for balance. I don't understand, but make it. Make it! Actually, I think, you know, you raise a good point, which is, you know, modding. I have a video that I need to make live on my YouTube channel that is how to mod Enter the Gungeon, so I'll put that up tomorrow. And it'll go through the basics of, here's how you set up your Visual Studio project, here's what you need to do to reference all the files, and here's 3 simple ways that you can actually modify the game. Like, ways that you can grab objects and modify them. So, I'll put that up. And if you need that information, it'll be up there. I never use the cactus. It's one of those satisfying guns just because of the way it sounds. Even though it's pretty garbage, god-awful. Although apparently with the cactus, sorry, it is the cactus. With the orange it's good, or is that with the AK? AK plus orange, I can never remember. People tell me that all the time, that like, oh, orange plus AK or orange plus cactus is an amazing synergy. Yeah, it is. I just never get it. Are getting a little bit of extra value out of YV, but not a whole bunch. AK is the orange synergy. Isn't there a synergy with the cactus? It puts like a flower on the end of it and it shoots more shots or it does more damage or something. You're gonna make it so you have to go to the sewers, and if you don't go in time, you don't get to go to the secret floor. I wouldn't, like, if you mean do you mean the oubliette riveter? Do you mean you're gonna make a mod for Gungeon and you're gonna change how the secret floors work? I would advise against it just because, like, that's a part of the game. It's been that way for a long time, but again, hey, make a mod, make it do whatever you want, you're in charge. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. Starpew gives it the flowers. Okay, I'll be on the lookout. Starpew, thanks to the modifications in Farewell to Arms, the buff to Starpew makes it actually worth it now. Because prior to it, it was just horrible. I absolutely hated Starpew. One of those items that was good. Actually, they don't nerf or buff individual items that often, but it's just weird to me that they nerfed it in AG&D and they buffed it in Farewell to Arms because it was bad. It's like, wow, they really destroyed Starpew. And they did. Death by 1,000 needles. What's here? Oh, it's we're on chamber 2? God, this run. It's taken its toll on me, but it's also taken a while to kind of get going here. We have 1 gun. How many keys are available in the shop? 1? You know, let's fight the boss first. I want to fight the boss because I want to drop a guaranteed gun. Because we need guns. We have the cactus. That's our gun. I want to save ammo in the cactus. That's how, like, few guns we have right now. Come on, bracket. I hate that screen flash. Does that annoy anybody? Anybody out there who has, like, you know, epilepsy? and they see the bracket go off and they're like, God damn it, Gungeon! How much damage does this do when I throw it? Not a lot. Make sure to pick it back up at least. Hey! It's a gun. It's a gun that's okay. Not great, but okay. And we didn't get any keys, so we're only going to be able to pick up one gun on this floor. I can't even buy anything from the shop. We just have no money. This has the making of a train wreck run written all over it. Fucking Christ. Never mind. We got one of the payday items, which means we're going to get 3 more payday items. You just had to go and ruin the train wreck run, didn't ya? I bet you... you know what? We should have probably just gotten a random item, because the secret room is going to be in that room as well. Yeah, should have done that instead. That's fine. Broccoli is a synergy that triples damage with the cactus. Ah, okay, I get it now. I understand. At least we have that familiar to do a little bit of damage for us, honestly. We're gonna be using the starter pistol for this floor. And not through choice. Although we do have a little bit of YV, that's gonna help out a lot. Cactus has a lot of good synergies. I never get them. Come on. Ammo, thank you. I'm not using the other gun, the explosive crossbow, as a room clear just because I need something that I can use against the boss, and that is a decent boss killing gun if you need it to be. You got 2 Gun Knight armor set pieces on the first floor on one run, and you ended up getting no pieces for the remainder of the run. Geralt of Nivea, hello, welcome. Secondly, yeah, I mean, that happens every time for me. 9 out of 10 times I get 1 piece, I'm never gonna get another piece again. Which is so weird to me because that's really good. Because Shotgun Man, the payday items, they seem to work correctly. You seem to be able to get the other ones easily, but not the Cormorant items. You get one, you're very unlikely to get the other ones. And people tell me, and I think I remember the wiki at one point, you know, maybe the wiki is wrong. The wiki said, when you have one, you're more likely to get the other ones, but I think that's a lie. I think people are lying. They're a bunch of lying liars. Oh my god, stop running. You son of a gun. You... Got him. You think if you duct tape another gun to the cactus synergy, you get the extra damage from the broccoli synergy as well. Makes sense. You know, if you have the flame hand and you duct tape a gun to the flame hand, you can have a massive damage bonus on whatever the gun is. And that's honestly how I frequently manage to get the one-hit kills against bosses, because you just have a flame hand, you have duct tape, you duct tape like a sling or charge shot to it, and then all of a sudden you can one-shot bosses. It's really good. I don't really know why it works. It's just something that has to do with the fact that the gun has a base damage, and then it randomly increases the damage of the projectiles due to like some internal RNG die roll, you know? which I guess does make sense if you think about it. It's just a little weird. You know what? I don't have the ammo to go through more of these rooms. Why am I cursed? Bracket key. I had to think about it. I'm like, the mask isn't cursed. I didn't steal yet. I would have stolen Moonscraper, you know, had a different gun against the boss, but... yeah, at least we got this guy with the Winchester. He's helping out. He's like half of my DPS output right now, which is sad. You saw someone one-shot a Jam Dragon with silver bullets. Yeah, I mean, silver bullets will do it because of the massive damage upgrade against a jammed enemy. Oh, excuse me. I like the sound of the Luxon cannon more than the sound of the cactus, I will admit. But you gotta admit, it's nice when you have a gun that you don't have to reload. Hey, a Sinner Chest room. Honestly, I might just do that and try to get the cactus synergy because we got like nothing else going for us. Yeah, why not? Let's go for the cactus synergy. We only have like 4 items, it's easy to drop them all. I'll even drop the flawlesses to try to make it happen. We should have enough money for it, so. Drop, 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 and drop this, and drop this. And that's it. That's all of our items. And we'll see what we get out of it. Dung! Or gunny. Okay, you know what? You proved me wrong, game. Proved me wrong. Although, I guess that doesn't prove that we actually messed it up. Because the chest contents are assigned when the chest spawns in from that room, so we failed the synergy, but we just happen to have a synergy with the paper on the ground. It's not that dropping doesn't work. The item is assigned when the chest spawns in, I'm pretty sure, and then it rolled red, but because we had the synergy, it rolled green, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. I should do like an actual, like, real test. But I'm like 90% sure that we failed the synergy roll, but we just so happened to have an item that synergized with the failed item, which just so happened to give us a synergy. So, no super cactus, no broccoli. Oh, damn it! Or a lion troll. 96, thank you for the follow. Is it troll because it's 96 and not 69? Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. It's a coincidental synergy. Man, can I get some effing keys on this run? This is stupid. I mean, I know I spent a little bit of money on the Sinner chest. Oop, wrong way. But, game, you think you could just give me something here? Because this is getting a little bit ridiculous. We're going down to the 4th floor with 3 guns. I guess 4 if you count the Orgunny. Pop is looking kind of strong with Sticky Crossbow. Sticky Crossbow is a gun that I've learned to not underestimate. It's actually pretty good. People on the net lie all the time. You remember when someone used to sabotage Finnish politicians' English Wikipedia pages with the words butt pirate. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Damn it. I already had used the bracket key before I realized that wouldn't work to stop them from spawning in. Although we do have Table Tech Stun now. Why does that not work? To prevent them from spawning in? Because technically they're not spawning in as reinforcements. It's an on-death trigger of when one enemy dies, it just spawns in 2 more. That's why if you have something like a transmogrification, that will actually prevent the extra spent from spawning in, because there is no on-death trigger when they're transmogrified. It gets overwritten. Hey Saith, welcome! Hello? There you are. Hey, get away from me, you son of a gun. That's a shrine room. Ah, I missed him. Really wanted to try to get him with the bubbles. With the tiny bubbles. You know what? I pushed him into the bullets. You know what? That's a good room for that, I think. This run is fast. This run is actually pretty slow. It's fast considering the absolute terrible luck we've had on items. I mean, Bracket Key is the best item we have, and Bracket Key by itself is still a little bit like, it's okay. Hey, you're supposed to be dead. You're supposed to be dead! At least we have this familiar. We have the familiar and we have Bracket Key. That's what's going right in our favor today. Oh, I need the key. Stun him. I don't care how many tables it takes. Kill him. You think you caused yourself a sore throat swallowing ice cubes? I could see that. I could see you irritating your throat by swallowing ice cubes. Just don't chew them. You know, your dentist tells you not to chew ice cubes because it's bad for your teeth. I think they're full of shit, but probably still shouldn't do it. D-pad and a couple of keys. Do we want the D-pad? I think we do. Yeah, we definitely do. We can afford it. We can sell all the garbage we have. Your runs are always fast because you die quickly. As an easy solution for that, get good. But this run is a little on the slow side, but it is quick just because of, I don't know, good play potentially. Is that a thing I do? Do I ever play well in Gungeon? Let you decide. It's gonna take more than that. Should have not moved. Alright. So we need 3 keys in the floor. We also need 98 credits to be able to buy the directional pad. We can steal 1 key from the shop, and then we can steal Chaos Amulet from this guy. So we actually do have some options. I feel like we still need a gun, so I'm gonna fight the boss first. Kill Pillars or Wallmonger, probably Wallmonger because we've had Kill Pillars multiple times. But you know what's good about Wallmonger? Modded bubble gun is actually really good here. Because more bullets can be on screen. Oh, I didn't see the shots. The bullets were hiding the shots. Shots, shots, shots. Oh. I like my little modded bubble blaster. I like having all the bullets on the screen. Hey, there we go. Ah, finally. Finally, we found our thread to pull on. Now, sell the garbage that we have. Oh my, look at this run. We have nothing. I have 4 junk, which is going down the hole. I have a sawed-off shotgun. Is that enough? That's enough. We can buy the D-pad. And now, all of a sudden, Steel Chaos. Yeah, he knew. We can open chests. Get Trick Gun. Oh, Lord. Hip holster. Yeah, it's fine. We can go to the shrine. You know what? Honestly, I think we should actually save the key. Which also means that I think we should steal the key. Good. Then we can go to the shrine. It's a D20 shrine. Take my trick gun. Unsteady plus cleansed. It removed 2 curse, but made us reload slower. Oh, god damn it. You know what? 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 Take it. I don't want it. Switch back to the cactus. Goodbye, shopkeep. You love hip holster? Hip holster is pretty good. It just depends on the gun you have. Like, what is it gonna do with cactus? With Corsair, it's double damage. With cactus, it's useless. So maybe we should actually try to use Corsair for a little while here. I just stood still. Like an idiot. Yeah, okay, I think Corsair, I was tempted to sell Corsair. I'm glad I didn't. I think this is the gun that we're gonna want to use. Even against the boss, this might actually be what we want to use. Unfortunately enough. You think hip holster is less damage? I don't think it is. I think it's normal. It's just 1 free bullet. I think YV is also a free bullet. Like, same base damage and everything. That was my shotgunner friend. I was like, who fired a shotgun? It's my dude. You actually like Corsair? You think it's underrated? I do too. Corsair is pretty good. But pretty good is not what I need on this run. I need like a great gun, I think. I mean, we can still make it work. The run's, you know, not screwed. It would just be nice to have like a mega hand or something, you know, something that's truly outstanding. Brick of cash. Okay, well, we know where the secret rooms are now. Yuck, yuck, yuck. That's another strikeout. It's just been like chest after chest after chest has just been a strikeout. Oh, yeah, I got this. Oh, get into the drink, you frickin' fool. Ah, red mages cannot absorb Corsair shots. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, this is actually good, isn't it? Careful there, Mr. Winchester. You're gonna make him strong. It's an onion of disappointment, this Gungeon run. Yep. Corsair on Dragon. I actually think Corsair is our Dragon Killer. And that's not a joke, because... Let's do that. I think that it is just the best gun we have for that situation, isn't it? The shots will bounce around, they'll deal a ton of damage. Fuck you, dude. You know, any large boss like Lich 2 or Dragon, Corsair is actually a pretty good choice. Lich 1, I think we would probably want to use Sticky Crossbow at this point, unless we get something better. Please. Lich 3, I guess on Lich 3 we just use whatever's left. Are we gonna have guns or ammo at that point? Well, you know, we'll find out. Gold amulet, is that bouncing bullets? Shock rounds. You know what? Shock rounds is worth stealing. It's also Sunlight Javelin. That's a really good shop. We're gonna need to find a little bit more money, I think. Why more money? Because I want to be able to steal an item after buying an item. I like that shop. I don't care what we buy, if it's an amulet, Sunlight Javelin, or a I couldn't get there. Or if it is the other item that was in the shop that I already forgot what it was. I gotta sneeze. At least OBS worked this time. Whew. I'm not getting sick, it's just allergies and rain. You weren't there a second ago. You just spawned there. That's weird. Plenty of keys now, which I guess is good. A little late though, you know, we needed those keys on earlier floors game. Okay. What do we got? Green chest, Gemini rifle, decent. Let's go back to the shop. 103 credits, we're gonna steal shock rounds, we're gonna buy. I have 103 credits. Game, what are you doing to me? Come on. There's gotta be one credit somewhere. Somewhere. You wanna know what it is? It's using, we can kill these enemies. Wait, there's more thwomps. Where's the thwomps? There are more thwomps, I just have to go find them. You know what it is? It's frickin' bracket key. It's killing the enemies without them actually spawning in, and as a result, I'm not getting any money from them. He's not here. There was a thwomp in this room. I guess he despawned, or we killed him already. No! I just need one more credit. I mean, we could fight the boss and probably get one, but please. I want shock rounds for Corsair before. Looking for 1 penny. One penny in the pot. Thwomps? Anything? Oh. Guess we'll fight the boss. We'll get 1 cent. Then we'll get Sunlight Javelin. Then we'll steal shock rounds. Then we'll be able to get out of here. It's a big disappointment there. I just need one of any enemy, and we could have done it. All right. Money? Money? Nope. Wish I sold one more item on the last floor. All right, that's fine. Could look for a wall mimic. That would take forever. And there's probably not even gonna be one. Whatever, we're still fine. Corsair will get the job done. We're probably at the damage cap already. I just wanted to see how it would look to have shock rounds with the Corsair. Also, stand on the right, not the left. I should have waited a split second longer. It's okay, we're almost there. I'm just firing to keep shots in the air so that they bounce around, because I would like to try to get the kill in one phase, although I highly doubt it. You know what? Bubble Blaster can totally get the job done. What am I thinking? You know it's not going to get the job done. It is! Man, that gun has a lot of damage. Alright, there's our money. That was like 13 credits from the boss fight. 14. That's what I was looking for. Good lord. Okay, Sunlight Javelin. We're gonna steal... Yoink. Yoink. Nah. She got wise. That's fine. We got what we needed. We got what we needed! We got ourselves a new item. We got ourselves a new gun. And we have shock rounds now with this Corsair, which is going to be really nice. Because the shots pierce, you know, when there's a lot of Corsair shots in the air, that's going to be a lot of electricity going around. I like it. I like it. I will empty the D-pad, but I'm going to use it for combat too. Might as well. I never try to use the D-pad for combat, but we really should do it because it's a good gun. It really is. And with the chain lightning between them now, maybe it's actually going to be even better. Okay. And with YV, we're getting a lot of extra value out of it. That seemed to work pretty well so far. Wait, shoot. Oh, it's reloading. For a second there, I was like, why is my gun not shooting? I forgot about the reload. I will take ammo for it, too. I figure, why not? You know, if we're gonna use it, let's actually use it. Oh, crap. I had the stun land exactly, but then I actually just missed the, Oh, it's got stuck on the wall. I missed the actual shot and the dodge as well. What a joker. What was that? Oh, that was hip holster. How does hip holster work with this? It fires 2 shots forward. That's so weird. Why does it fire 2 shots forward? Oh no. When I hear the flapping of bullet wings, I think to myself, oh no, it's that room, isn't it? I got shot in the back. And they're to blame, not me. Thank you, friend. Chest. It's a black chest. It's a demon chest. It's a demon chest. Hey! It's wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Skeleman. Hey, baby. It's everyone's favorite familiar. I think he's okay. I wish he was a little bit better, but he's still a good little boy. Oh! Son of a gun. I don't know why he's S tier. He is a horrible S tier item, but he's cute. He's got that going for him. He just doesn't do that much damage. I'd much rather have just a better item from that chest. He doesn't do damage that quickly, and he misses. Wow, that guy had a lot of health. But at least he can see his dad on this room. I want to see him fight. Fight for me! Son, what are you doing? Son, no! I'm your father! You've never been a father to me, not like this Gungeoneer who I randomly just met. Who's wearing a mask, I can't even see his face! Yeah, I also agree. I think he should also fire bullets. Not just the laser beam. First of all, I hate how my shotgunner is trapped. His bullets don't travel that far. Like, this is why I don't like the familiar. Everyone's always going on about this familiar being the best thing ever. They've got to be memeing with me. Oh god, you know what? Fine. Alright, I forgot also I should reload every time I fire this because I get the bonus shot. He just does damage so slowly. All of the S tier familiars do. And there's only a couple of them, right? I switched guns. But like, why would I ever want that when I could have like a super space turtle who would actually like kick the ass out of a skeleton? Just seems a little it just seems very underpowered to me. I mean, it doesn't have to be super powerful, but the familiars are fun. They need to be made more fun, not just weak and garbage. Hell, I think R2-G2 is better than this guy, and R2-G2 sucks. I can't click to reload anymore. I guess Sunlight Javelin probably has 100 ammo. I'm not gonna waste the bracket key on this room. Like, against standard enemies, if he gets lucky, it seems like he's doing okay, but I think a lot of that is also the work of the shotgunner. I think he's doing a lot of the damage, actually. That's a good room for it, I think. There's a synergy with the teapot that does something, yeah. But like, synergy, I shouldn't need a synergy to make an S tier item decent, you know? Maybe good skeleton, you're a disappointment. To me and your father. Don't make me disown you. I like the double knockback from reloading with hip holster. This is a dead end? This is a dead end too. He has a father? Is it you, AbeClancy? I have no son. What am I thinking of there? I think I'm in my head. I'm going back to Simpsons again. Is there an episode where Krusty like had a coming back together with his father, and his father's like, I have no son, and then Bart says, I think we got the wrong guy, and he opens the door and says, I didn't mean that literally. That was a good joke. Simpsons is full of good jokes. You got me. Okay, let's go back to Corsair for this next fight. I think it's actually going to be pretty good. They should have added a bullet modifier that increases knockback. I would never take it. Knockback is sometimes good and sometimes bad. It always depends on the gun and the situation, but just having it as a passive I think wouldn't be very valuable for me. Because some guns I don't want knockback, and if I want knockback, I'll just switch to a gun that has knockback, you know? That's the way I think about it. That's why I like to sawed off on the Convict. I can just switch to it whenever I need it. With some guns, it makes the gun hit twice. Usually that requires piercing. If you have piercing, it's usually not that much of a problem, but even then, it can still negatively affect some guns in some situations. Ooh. Whatever, you know what, hit me, and I will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. As in, blank. I don't even think the Ant villain needs any knockback up for it to hit an enemy multiple times. His bullets were on screen! Winchester, man, your bullets, they travel through time and space with me. I really like the Sunlight Javelin. It's really good! It's extremely efficient, and I'm actually firing 2 shots. With Hip Holster, if I fire reload, I get a bonus shot every time. So it's basically double damage. It's really good. That's a good run. It's a good run. But he's so cute, Abe. He is cute, and that's his only redeeming quality. I need to turn him into an emote. But, dude, this run had a lot going against us. We had not an outstanding selection of items, even at the end there, but at least we had Sunlight Javelin, which kind of carried us through a lot of it, and at least we had Corsair, which was really good for Dragon and Lich 2. That's definitely not the 250th run, that's like the 2000th run of Gungeon. That's the death counter, not the run counter. But yeah, it was still a good run. You know, we had a little bit of an opportunity to use Cactus. We didn't get a synergy with it, that's okay. We had Sunlight Javelin, though. It's old favorite. Bubble Blaster worked in a couple of situations. Against the wall, it was okay. Against the Dragon's Heart, it was fine. And that's it. That was the run. And Bracket Key, of course. Don't forget about Bracket Key. Which honestly probably cost me a little bit of money. Probably cost me, you know, buying Sunlight Javelin before the boss fight, but we didn't need it because we had Corsair against the dragon anyways. In any case, hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.